My name is Roy from the channel Commission Legend. In this video I will talking about 6 different ways you can make $1,000 in a passive income in 2021 and bring in cash while you rest. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel for more tips. Any place he give me the instruments and assets to explore life and bring in cash inside the interaction. I trust you are progressing nicely. Thus, no doubt, you can most likely tell from the title. However, from now I will discuss bringing in cash in your rest. Indeed, the all-powerful automated revenue is an exceptionally looked-for term and many individuals are needing to work out how might I bring in cash without taking any kind of action? Yet is the dream. The dream is to not have to work every day for a check and to just be making money from making money. And this is one of the reasons why the rich continue getting richer. And if you have investments and you have a stream of revenue, you don't have to work for it. But I'll be honest with you, there's always a level of working for money. If you're going to want to make money, whether it's passive or active, it doesn't matter. However, today I wanted to go and talk about some of the ways that you can make passive income, and that would include some of the ways that I have made passive income. I think it's really important in any day and age to think of different ways that you can generate revenue into your life because nothing's guaranteed anymore. Even if you can make an extra 20 quid here, $1,000 here, $10,000 if you think it's really important for people to make sure that they have options of money coming into their life. Because when one rug is like pulled from underneath you, you want to make sure you also have alternative options. So one of my favorite forms of passive income that I personally have made without having to work for it has been affiliate linking. Yes, this is the cheapest and quickest way to get into making passive income without having a lot of investment or money to put down to make money. So affiliate linking is basically the process of sharing links to your community. It could be a mum, could be a dad, could be your best friend and his dog. It doesn't really matter. But you share that, Minkow. Someone makes a purchase and you earn a commission on top. And what I love about affinity linking is that it doesn't take away from your community, basically the retailer or the merchant who provides you the link. They reduce their profits. They take a cut in their earnings because you've basically been their salesperson. Now, when it comes to affinity linking, you don't need to own product. You don't need a whole product. You don't have to be an expert, all you really need is a platform. And there were platforms such as Win, Amazon Associates, Reward Style. And what you do, you sign onto any of these platforms and they will accept you as a seller or as a member of their affiliate program. And what you're able to do is generate links to products. So, for instance, I have done it in clothing and fashion and makeup because these are things that I'm buying and loving and using. I shared it with my community and then whenever they make a purchase, I will receive a commission. Now, this has been pretty lucrative and helpful to me and it's added to my passive income streams because I have a large community. So again, I've made anywhere between $5,000 to $20,000 to even more so on a monthly basis. And there are 2 key factors into how you can make money off doing this, which is, number 1, the price of the product and the commission that you receive of the back of it. So, for instance, sales of my clothing items, I think it might be something that is $25 or £25. And then I receive a 1% commission. I'm making about 25p, but if I sell most of them, it goes up even more. So I usually get anywhere between I believe 5 and 10% commission, 10% on the higher end. But anywhere between 5 and 10% I would say is what I would save in a commission. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel for more tips. But if you are someone who promote a higher ticket item. So for instance, right now I'm taking my bike because I got off Amazon, which is basically a Pilot and it's probably the best exercise bike I have ever encountered. My bike's around £350 compared to the Peloton bike, which is of £2,400. I think it's a bargain. I think everybody needs a break. In the description below, and I can receive a commission of the back of it that might be higher. So if I get a 10% commission, I might make £20 to £30 per order. If someone decides they want to pick up the bike that I have linked in the description below, and of course, the bigger the audience that you have, the bigger your community, the greater the likelihood of being able to sell more items. Would it be fair if I didn't bring this up? Of course, this is the financial, and I have to talk about investing now. You might invest in yourself. You might invest in your learning, but you can physically invest in stocks, shares, as well as property or other assets that will pay you a dividend or pay you a return to generate some form of income. When I talk about investing, no. 1, I'm not a financial advisor. And number 2, you got to remember, there's always risk when it comes to investing. So as you guys know, I've gone down the route of investing in property at this point in time. I believe I have 4 properties. Yes, it's 4 properties. And they generate me on a monthly basis, possibly around £6,000 to £7,000, which is absolutely astronomical. Now, obviously, I had to work and generate a lot of capital in the beginning to even make those investments, but I can say that I possibly make that amount of money from property on a regular basis. I also have a couple of stocks there. Actually, none of them are dividend paying, so I don't make any passive income from those stocks. However, I believe that they are growing over the long run. And so I believe that I'll make the income from the capital growth. My long-term investment will continue to grow. So when it comes to stopping shares, you might want to look at dividend-paying stocks. But to be completely honest with you, you really need to have a substantial portfolio to be able to make enough of a return to be able to live on. So you may have a stock portfolio that grows at a 10% yield on a yearly basis. If you had 10,000 invested, you would make 1,000 on a yearly basis, which equates to about 100 extra every single month. And let's keep it real. 100 possibly isn't that bad. And obviously that money grows and grows. If your strategy is to basically live off the income, you want to put as much money you can into dividend-paying stocks or even index funds, if that's, if that's what you want to go down and then live of that. To caveat, the whole concept of investing in stocks is because you're investing in companies. You've got CEOs and teams doing all the hard work and growing their business. And for you, being the person who's gifted the money, they'll give you a reward in terms of dividend. If you are interested in investing in property, but you don't have enough money to specifically put into a property, you can actually invest in funds or products such as REITs, which allow you to invest in property or into funds and companies that invest in property. So you actually become a shareholder in property-based businesses. Again, please exercise caution because I'm not promoting anyone in particular. However, who I will be promoting in particular is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online lending community for creative, where millions come together to take the next step in their creative, and I would even say career journeys. If you are someone who's all about learning and personal development and also upping your skill level so you can up your income, Skillset is a great platform to learn more from experts. They've got so many experts from creativity to entrepreneurship to design. There's so much information that is really, really valuable that I think the biggest investment we can all make is into ourselves and our learning. Because we grow more. We can upscale ourselves every single day. I've used it many, many times to take courses around photography, even business development, and I found it to be really, really useful. So the first 1,000 of my subscribers who click the link in the description below will get a free trial to premium membership. So go ahead, click that. Make sure your biggest investment the next week to make some passive income while you're sleeping is to create an online splash, a digital course. Now I know somebody like, what do I know? Listen, everybody knows something about something. You might know a lot about dogs, or you might be a dog whisperer. You might know a lot about property. You might know something more than someone who's in the year below you. You may be a senior. Someone might be a junior when it comes to a single career. What I love about online courses is where you basically put the information that you know into a format that is valuable to somebody else. Now, that might be a written course. It might be a PowerPoint presentation. It could be an Excel spreadsheet. It could be a Word document. It could be a 10-part video series. It doesn't matter. You just have to choose the way that you want to communicate what you know. What happens is you do the upfront work, you sit down, you download what you know and whatever works for you, and you put it up on platform and you let people purchase it. It's not something that you have to do with lots of customer service. You don't need a warehouse. You don't need logistics. You just need your brain downloaded into something. And if you're able to make it so, that's passive income. What I found, and I've produced a digital course in the past, I did all the hard work, which took me probably a couple of months of writing and then weeks of filming. But it's done. It's dusted and it keeps making money, and it's pretty sweet. And that money continue to come in has been great and eye-opening, in that I realized that a lot of people can create their own digital courses about any and everything. And these are the kind of things that you actually will see on Skillshare. People who are experts in a specific field teaching people what they know. Now, if you are, again, someone who doesn't want to do the work, you don't want to teach, you don't want to create a shop, you don't want to do all of that stuff, but you've got a bit of money and you want to make more money, possibly pretty quickly. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel for more tips.